we were looking for an incentive program for our employees to see some shift in behavior and in commute patterns. So it was a good match at the time to work with Paul on developing RideSpring. The downtown streets where City Hall is parked out. And so one of our objectives was to relieve the parking pressure downtown and to encourage employees to try a different commute alternative that would mean fewer cars parked around City Hall. I think the most significant thing is it's been a general evolution and acceptance of alternative transportation. We can now put that in quotes because it really isn't so alternative anymore. It's really become much more mainstream. And we've widened the demographic, the population of people who are biking to work, for example, carpooling to work, much broader demographic than it used to be.
Wow.
It used to be just, you know, the green people who did the alternative transportation, and now just about everybody will take a look at it and say, hey, that can work for me. People love the change in their lifestyle. Santa Cruz, about half of our participants ride their bike to work. Santa Cruz is a big biking town. And so new cyclists that sign up for RideSpring and start riding their bike, there's a tremendous shift there. Not only in how they perceive transportation, but in their own physical health and well-being. When they get to work, they feel good, they've got some oxygen in their lungs, and they're charged up and ready to go. So I think that's been, it's had multiple layers of benefits.
Would you recommend RideSpring to other employers?
Oh, sure. I think the other advantage of RideSpring is in these economic times when salary and benefits are being reduced, offering this as a benefit is a great thing because you help your employees out by giving them an incentive, giving them a more structured way of changing their transportation choice. I would call it a great transportation benefit. A great transportation benefit because it rewards people for the behavior that you're seeking. The online system is very easy for the user. Even new employees that have no familiarity with the program, I direct them to the website and they're pretty much on their own. I really don't have to babysit them. So they get into the website, they figure out, you know, how to track their points, and they're off and running. And so for me as the administrator, I like RideSpring because it doesn't take up a whole lot of my time. It's very little effort on my part. The emails that I send out to City of Santa Cruz employees are produced by RideSpring. So basically all I'm doing is cutting and pasting and forwarding the messages. So it takes up very little of my time. It's actually quite a bit cheaper than a cash incentive program. And I think it's just as effective, maybe more so, because there's, it's more fun. The employees engage with one another through this program.